Hello, I'm Jasper,
I'm Chris.
and this is The Initiative, Episode 1. So today's trending topic of the week is the Justice League films. Warner Brothers has finally announced that they will be doing a string of DC hero films from 2016 to 2007, all the way up to 2018. And finally, for me, I'm happy that they're doing a Wonder Woman film. I mean, an Amazonian goddess with powers equivalent to Superman, dressed in a very skimpy outfit.
You know that Wonder Woman and Superman are like an item. Did you know that?
They're a what?
They're like an item. They're like a couple.
Yeah, there are a couple right now in the current, the New 52 universe. So for all those Lois Lane and Superman.
Yeah, Lois Lane's out of here after decades.
More than 70 years, I think. I'm like, damn. Like, DC just broke them up, and I guess now a god of Earth will be dating a goddess from Amazon. At any rate, though, so excited to hear that Wonder Woman's finally having her own film. Although
I'm just excited about the movies in general.
I agree. I agree. It should be very exciting.
Like as a huge comic book fan, I don't know why Warner Brothers, one of the biggest, if not the biggest movie studio out there, uh, quite frankly, dragged its butt with all their intellectual properties. Especially, there was Green Lantern movie, which a lot of people go, oh, just like you're doing, but that was out there. I don't know if we can count it, but with the Flash coming to TV this fall,
which looks promising, actually.
Promising is a good word. I'm not crazy about the maroonish color of the costume.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a fanboy issue. Back to the movies. Warner Brothers, DC Comics. There should have been movies made. I don't know, for at least the last 5 years.
Yeah.
With the way that every Marvel movie that comes out, it's like I think the X-Men made $90 million its opening weekend. Captain America made a tremendous amount of money its opening weekend, and I think the global sales are off the charts. I think DC waited until the Avengers came out to before dipping their toes in the water.
Yeah, I agree.
As I say, and once they saw it was $1 billion global success, plus the other toys, every other tie-in too. I think that's when the official green light was given. But come on, man! Why did it take this long? Why?
I don't know. I mean, they've been having trouble writing the stories. I'm like, you guys kidding me? I mean, Jeff Johns, ask him to write. I mean, granted, yeah, he's a comic book writer, but he writes fantastic work. I mean, asking him to make it a script, I don't think it'll be hard. I mean, as a former intern at Marvel, I've seen the manuscripts. They look just like movie scripts. It's just the only difference is instead of real people, you draw pictures.
There's so many other stories out there that like the foundation for these films exists already. And I'm not saying the transition from paper to film is an easy one, but there's so much out there to build on. Like with Avengers 2, it's going to be called the Age of Ultron. Ultron's one of the oldest Avengers villains.
Not similar to the one that came out in comic books. Because Josh Whedon said that yes, although there is a comic book version of the Age of Ultron, it is not similar.
It's going to be, yes, from what I understand.
It is going to be?
No, its origins are going to be tweaked because there's no Hank Pym in the Marvel universe,
which was
cinematic
weird because he's one of the.
I think it's going to be a creation of Tony Stark or
most likely
Jarvis gone bad.
Jarvis gone bad.
I think that's what it's going to be because Jarvis is, the audience knows who Jarvis is and they know it's a computer program and now it's going to be sentient and evil. So
yeah. But anyway, so I'm very happy that Wonder Woman is getting a film, and I do hope that they write her appropriately, as she is in the comics, strong, confident, a true feminist in her own regard. And what films are you looking forward to out of the ones that are
out of the list that I saw there? I'm gonna probably more excited. I mean, Batman versus Superman, is a whole different topic. I think we could have a whole episode devoted to that. But, the Green Lantern Flash team up. It reeks of the Brave and the Bold, which is a Silver Age staple. And hopefully they they don't fuck up Green Lantern and the Flash. I struck the F-bomb because we can. It's the internet.
That's true. But yeah, I really hope they don't. I mean, as long as, I guess, they just have to find appropriate actors to play. I mean, you know, Hugh Jackman to play Wolverine was, granted, yeah.
I think the story is more important. Personally speaking.
No, I actually, yeah. I take back what I said. I'll agree with
No,
Chris,
don't
actually.
take
No,
back anything.
because it is true. A well-written story is the foundation for any good film.
You just brought up the Hugh Jackman movie. Have you seen the pictures of Mel Gibson from 1997 testing as Wolverine or dressed up as Wolverine?
Really?
There's some crazy pictures out there. There's a lot of people that they tried to get to play Wolverine. Apparently, Mel Gibson was one. This is back in the days, I think, after Braveheart.
Internet, go do your research.
Internet.
Go and do your research. Tell me if this is true. But yeah, Justice League films. Can't wait. They will be coming out. First ones to come out in 2016.
Batman versus Superman's a stepping stone.
Yeah.
Allegedly, Cyborg's going to be it, but from what I understand, they've cast them already.
Yeah, there are a lot of rumors to be.
They should have done like how Marvel did with their movies and sprinkled little bits of characters in, like Black Widow was in Iron Man 2.
That would tie everything up.
Would have loved to see something in the Man of Steel besides a lot of CGI effects and stuff like that. Like, you know, I know we saw the Wayne satellite, but that, you know, like maybe Bruce Wayne's limo, something like that.
Yeah.
Green Lantern flying off in the distance.
Something,
maybe fixing something with his
a little
fancy
cameo.
ring.
But
cameos, yes.
Yeah.
Cameos were the key to the Marvel movie franchises. Would you agree?
Yeah, no, of course.
After credit scenes and
I mean,
little name dropping. Stephen Strange and Captain America 2.
I mean, one of my favorite ones was when Agent Coulson goes to New Mexico, the land of enchantment, and he on the phone he goes, "We found it," and all you see is the Hammer Mjolnir.
Mighty Mjolnir.
And it was epic. And you just hear everyone in the audience was just like, "Oh my god!"
And then not immediately after, a few months later, we got Thor, which was they say that the second movie was better than the first, but you know, I think Natalie Portman kind of ties it all together for me. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, and that's what we have for the Justice League. Although we kind of sprinkled into the Marvel universe as well. Now, the topic of the week that we would like to talk about is net neutrality. As many of you,
makes my head explode.
That does, and as some of you may or may not know, net neutrality is a current debate, or I guess an argument, or whatever you want to call it. Our internet providers are trying to set up a tier program for download speeds from
streaming speeds.
Distribution. So there's like tier 1 and tier 2. Tier 1 would be, let's say, like, you know, the regular quality, and tier 2 would be the superior quality. Now, obviously, between the difference of the two, big companies such as Google or Netflix, they would be able to pay the premium, the tier 2 plans. And
what about the little people?
Well, they'd be stuck with the tier 1 plans. Now, what's the difference between the two? Connection speed, upload speed. Basically, think of it this way.
It's like the priority handling for streaming database.
Yeah. Let's say Chris is Netflix, and I am a small-time. I am Netflix. Yeah, he's Netflix, and I'm a small-time company trying to, a startup company trying to get my content out there. With his tier 2 program, he'll be able to upload onto the internet and for viewers within mere seconds. For me,
I'm going to pay, or I'm going to collect it. I'm paying to push my data out there more.
Yeah, you will be paying.
And then people are going to have to pay me more money to get access to that data.
Yeah.
So if Jasper has a great new internet TV series that he doesn't want to put on Netflix, I don't know why, because we have this great relationship. But anyway, if he doesn't want to do that, people that want to watch his show aren't going to be able to watch it with the, the efficiency of
because the buffering speed will be very slow. The difference is that the upload speed will vary, as will the download speed. So what would take Netflix maybe 2 seconds to upload and to download a video for its viewers, it would take me a much longer time. That's what net neutrality
is. That fair?
Of course not. That's what net neutrality really is.
Don't we do this with everything? Like, You could pay a premium at Disneyland to not stand in the lines for the
No,
rides.
but here's the thing.
What about
The
little
internet-
Timmy that's been waiting for 45 minutes to go on, what is it, the Haunted House?
I
Not
don't
Death
know.
Mountain, because that's Great Adventure, isn't it? Is it Death Mountain?
I have
Did I
no
just
idea.
make up Death
I
Mountain?
think you just did. I think it's called Skull Mountain. I think that's what you're trying to get at. But anyway, the point is,
Little Timmy's fucked again.
drop another F-bomb. The point is, net neutrality has a lot of implications. Obviously, mass profit for our internet providers, such as Comcast, AT&T, Verizon,
But don't people
Time
already
Warner.
do this with their web results? Like, can't you pay to show up right there on a web search?
No, well, here's the thing. There's a difference between web search. There's organic search results, and then there's the paid search results. Now, granted, if you stop paying for the search results, then you will drop into your organic results. So there's a difference between it. And Google actually, or many search engines, they don't promote that they what happens is, just because you gained web traffic through paid results doesn't mean it'll boost your organic results. So they do a fine line between it, and I think that's a different topic from net neutrality, because what's going on is I don't want to be a slave to my provider, that I have to pay an extra X amount of dollars so I can get the fast access to particular like streams, like Netflix, for example.
Do you have a cable? Do you have cable?
I have BIOS.
You have BIOS. All right, so like, I have Time Warner, and we both live in New York, and they're both natural monopolies. So how do you compete with a natural monopoly? Like, Con Ed is a natural monopoly, kind of. Is there another power source in New York?
Well, there is a way to compete against this. I mean, if you think, though, yes, these companies do pretty much control the entire.
And do you have HBO or anything like that?
No, I actually don't watch TV that much.
Okay, cool. I know I have Time Warner, and I have HBO, which I pay extra for. So, like, I think as a society, we're so kind of conditioned to paying extra for premium content that I think a lot of people, this net neutrality thing, it's just going to fly over their heads. It might be. I think it's happening already. Those with the big bucks usually get what they want.
Yeah, which is actually very frightening, because it's hard to even disagree with you on that, because we are so used to paying, and for the first time, the internet, so many things are free. I mean, YouTube. We have access to hilarious videos, well-crafted videos, such as epic rap battles of history, or even any like bloopers, and then we have Vines, Instagram. The internet has afforded us so much free content in a way that I guess that this is why we need to protect net neutrality. We must keep the internet, a level playing field for everyone.
I think the word free just means you're not paying for something and somebody else is. That's how I brain defines free. Like when you offer,
which is fair enough. I mean,
when you buy something online, let's say through Amazon.com, and they have free shipping, right?
Yeah.
It's free to you, but Amazon is still paying for it.
But here's the thing, though. What about the internet? Who's paying for the internet?
I don't know, man. I don't even know where the internet is.
That's actually another thing. Well, the internet consists of servers and whatnot, but like,
are there plural internets, like multiverses?
I don't know.
There could be.
I don't know.
You don't know.
But though that gets into a very technological aspect of the internet. But going back on the topic at hand, net neutrality, we need to keep the internet, quote unquote, free for everyone. Because imagine having to pay extra just so that your 4-minute video on YouTube would upload faster. I don't want that. Do you?
Depends on what kind of video I'm watching, Jasper.
Well, I think regardless, any video, I don't want to have to pay extra just so that it will load faster. I mean, that's unfair.
I think you should pay for content and not the way the method of delivery.
Well, then content obviously that varies because some people are willing to give it for free, and then some people will ask for a small price.
Some people ask for donations, like on their websites, to keep it up and running.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It is scary, like I said.
It is very scary. And what you said that we're so used to paying premiums, that brings about a whole string of other topics that we will have to talk about next week.
Because you can go the route of buying a car, that's advertised for $20,000, but the model that you saw has a sticker tag of $36,000.
Yeah.
You just got a newish car. New car recently.
It's new. It's new. Yeah, but other premiums, health insurance, gas. I mean,
have you checked your cell phone bill lately?
Oh, I don't.
Do you see the surcharges on? I usually just pay my bill online.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, it's been like 2 years since I checked it, and I checked it this past month. There's almost $50 in taxes and made up charges. I don't even know what these charges are.
You don't even know. But
I think it's a matter of time though before we start seeing additional charges on our cable bill and because I'm getting my internet connection from.
Most people now have like a one package thing. So,
but if you look into that bill, there's a surcharge. I don't remember surcharge. You might be a little too young for surcharge.
No, I know what surcharge is. I see that
a little British guy from I forget what the company was. The surcharge was here.
Oh man, yeah. That's what we have.
Anyway,
that's all we have for today. So once again, I'm Jasper.
I'm Chris. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Stopping by, and we hope to see you soon.
Yeah. I'll see you again next week. This episode was sponsored by Go Social NYC, a social media marketing company, and E-Cigs.
That's right.
Staten Island's best electronic cigarette company.
Check them out, gosocial.com and puffcigs.com.
Yeah.
And have a good day.
Peace.
Peace out.